Spotting the signs of abuse and neglect of young children often becomes the responsibility of teachers. Recently, the school system formed a work group to find ways to enhance the process of reporting these incidents. The Council's Education Committee received an update on that report, and they heard the recommendations of the group that's addressing this issue.
Respond to cases of suspected cases of child abuse and neglect. We recognize.
The report from the work group comes on the heels of allegations of inappropriate conduct by MCPS employees and contractors with students and how the schools handle the aftermath of these incidents. The Council's Education Committee heard a series of recommendations developed by the group from MCPS Chief of Staff Andrew Zuckerman. He told committee members existing MCPS policy on this issue had not been updated in 25 years.
Big part of the work needs to be around updating policy and regulation. We also need to attend to our human resource management practices, parent awareness, student education, and as well as just our overall communications.
It's something that matters to parents.
An emotional Education Committee Chair, Craig Rice, was clear with his goal to make this new policy the best in the nation.
But what we can do is make sure that if somebody does do something bad to one of our children, that we prosecute them, that we remove them from contact with our children, and that we do all that's possible to make sure that our children are protected.
Among the recommendations from the group, background checks for all school employees as well as annual training. Committee member Mark Elrich said he wants the new policy to be clear in who decides whether or not a reported case moves ahead.
One of the things I want out of this is that any problems are handled by professionals, that there's no effort by the school system to mitigate, investigate, and decide what goes forward.
Representatives from the state's attorney's office and police department were also on hand for the briefing. Detective Russ Hamill told those in attendance revising this policy was an unprecedented effort and that there was no room for failure.
This is what we do. We swear to serve and protect, and there's nobody that deserves our protection more than children and other vulnerable individuals out here.
School officials say they hope to finalize the new policy by the end of this school year.